Timothy Owens from Dana Point, California. The first time I heard Scott speak, I felt excited. I had been in residential real estate for quite some time and had done very well, and I realized at that point that there was only so far that I could go. It started to become a full-time job with just 30 units. And so I was looking to get into apartments, and the first time I heard him speak, I realized this guy knew what he was doing. He'd done deals before, he had the confidence, and I felt confident in him as a result. And man, it was one of the best things, best events I'd ever been to. I used the techniques that I learned at the Scott Scheel's training to, I've bought about, I think I'm working on my 10th property now. Only one of them required any money from me. All the rest of them I either got cash back at closing or it didn't cost me anything. The way that the opportunity evaluator has helped me in my success is I had actually been using a very crude Excel spreadsheet. And at the time I thought it was pretty good until I saw Scott's. And it's really helped me to evaluate properties more quickly and more thoroughly. There are a lot of indicators in that program that help me to make a decision as to whether or not to proceed with a property. And so it helps me evaluate more properties quickly. Scott's training has made a big difference in my life in that I don't have to have a job anymore. I get to stay at home, and I look for properties, I do deals, everything from home. I get to be with my kids and my wife, and we get to go places and do whatever we want, when we want. I just have a tremendous amount of time and money freedom. I would give Scott's training an A. I don't know of anybody out there offering what he does with the level of experience and the thoroughness of the education and the materials, and everything flows smoothly. This has been well thought out. Scott and his staff are all very professional, and they all do a fantastic job. My favorite part of the Commercial Property Academy so far has been the creativity. In the beginning, when I started, most of the deals that I was putting together, I had to go find equity investors, and I've learned some things now with the creative offers that I probably don't ever have to use any equity investors anymore. I feel fortunate that I've been able to help other people get started in commercial real estate from using them as equity investors. But I've got to the point where I've got so many properties now, I'd like to actually have fewer properties that are all mine instead of just 20 to 50% mine. If someone is interested in attending a Scott Scheel's training event, I would say to them that in this industry, you're going to get an education one way or the other. You can get it up front, or you can pay for it as you go. School of Hard Knocks. It's a whole lot cheaper to get your education up front than to learn the hard way. When I think of Scott's training, the first thing that comes to mind is his experience and the completeness of the materials and all of the resources, the coaching and the being able to get on the phone calls. That kind of support is invaluable in putting together a deal. If you want to make sure that you're doing it right and you're not making mistakes. I located this property through my property manager. I have two properties that they manage, and they've actually brought me several properties that never even made it to the market. I found out about them before anybody else, and those have been the best deals that I have bought have been through property managers. This property is a 100-unit apartment complex. I did use creative offers when I purchased this property. The property had a $325,000 net operating income on a fully renovated, fully occupied apartment complex. I picked it up for 2.8, which was considerably below market, but we were able to structure the purchase for 3.6, got the loan for 2.8, and was able to I recently got my broker's license. I was able to get $75,000 at the close as a brokerage commission. I'm going to make about $800,000 in equity off of this. As soon as I bring the rents up to market, there will be probably another $700,000 worth of value, and so $1.5 million with no money out of my pocket, actually with putting money into my pocket. My future plans for this property are really quite simple. It was a fantastic deal right out of the box. It was fully renovated, fully occupied, and just way under market value, and the rents are at least $70 a month under the market. Times 100 units, there's at least $700,000 worth of upside. I think that I probably have a good shot at getting $100 a month more per unit, which would be a nice $1 million. My personal plans for my investment career, I plan on continuing looking for properties. I'd like to do 1 or 2 projects per year, and you know, I've recently got started working in motion pictures just as something fun to do, and it's really taken off, and it's nice to know that I don't have to worry about generating an income from that, because my income is taken care of. I get to travel more with my family. We get to go more places, to have more nice things, just a dream lifestyle. You know, I want to say to Scott, I want to say thank you very much for doing this. I've helped a lot of people do residential, and when I started looking for a coach to do commercial, I was surprised at the fact that there wasn't a lot out there that I thought was quality, and Scott is just so far above everybody else, and you know, I know that he doesn't have to do this, and I'm just very grateful that he does.